Hi, I'm Khalib Thompson, and welcome to the weekly news roundup from Jamaicans.com on Caribcast.tv, covering December 6th to December 12th, 2013. This week's episode is brought to you by our sponsors Caribtix, event tickets for the Caribbean and the Americas, Anisha Concepts for small business graphics and web design, and First Fridays of Florida, South Florida's premier Caribbean monthly social event. Off the top in Caribbean news, the Christian Union and the Labour Party in the Dutch Caribbean proposed to begin an independent investigation into human trafficking and prostitution in the region. The investigation will encompass Aruba, Curaçao, St. Martin, Bonaire, St. Eustatius, and Saba. These islands were named as destinations and departures for human trafficking in a report on the issue from the United States Department of State. A regional consultation to address adolescent pregnancy in the Caribbean was held in Trinidad. It was designed to find a holistic approach to the problem in the region and was organized by CARICOM and the UN Population Fund. The adolescent birth rate in the Caribbean remains problematic despite an overall drop in the region's fertility rate. In Jamaican news, authorities in Jamaica seized nearly 800 pounds of cocaine at the seaport in Kingston, in what may be the biggest drug seizure of 2013. The cocaine, stuffed in bags, was found by port security at Port Bustamante in a shipping container from Venezuela, destined for the Netherlands. No arrests have been made in the incident. Philip Paulwell, Jamaica's Minister of Science and Technology, believes there could be significant benefits to the country from research into the medical uses of marijuana. While the drug has been illegal in Jamaica for about 100 years, Paulwell noted the plant has many beneficial uses and told the Scientific Research Council to lead efforts in finding its medicinal properties. In Diaspora news, Clarke, the Caribbean American Congresswoman who represents the 9th Congressional District in Brooklyn, New York, has called on United States President Barack Obama to stop the deportation of Caribbean immigrants and others who have no legal status in the U.S. Clarke's parents came from Jamaica as immigrants, and she noted that thousands in the community she represents face threats of deportation and the destruction of families as a result. Jamaicans in the United States continue to celebrate the performances of singer Tessanne, who has now taken one of the top 3 spots in the final competition on the American television show The Voice. Diaspora members called, texted, and bought her songs on iTunes, using social media to support her during the competition. And in entertainment, Snoop Lion is being rewarded for his switch to songs promoting unity and nonviolence, with one of 5 Grammy nominations for Best Reggae Album. Formerly known as Snoop Dogg, Calvin Broadus decided to focus on anti-violence lyrics in his album Reincarnated, after experiencing a spiritual event that prompted him to take the name Snoop Lion. On December 14, reggae stalwart Bere Hammond will perform at the Hard Rock Live in Broward, Florida. The audience will be treated to a stellar musical catalog from him, as well as the legendary Third World Band and Ian Sweetness. In sports, Jamaicans were among the winners at the 13th staging of the Reggae Marathon in Negril. The event drew over 1,800 participants from 34 nations to run in full and half marathons and in 10K road races. Damien Bent won the male event in the 10K with a time of 32 minutes 4 seconds, while the half marathon was won by Kevin Campbell, also of Jamaica, with a time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 17 seconds. Donovan Ricketts, Jamaica's international football player, won the All-State Major League Soccer Goalkeeper of the Year award for the 2nd time. Ricketts, 36, plays for the Portland Timbers. He won his first MLS award in 2010 while playing for the LA Galaxy. In business, the United States has announced that it plans to support a regional Caribbean energy market during discussions between representatives of public and private sector firms. These discussions centered on the links between the financial crisis looming in the Caribbean and the fact that per capita energy costs in the region are among the highest in the world. Carlos Daly, the Chief Executive Officer of Asymmetrical Investments and Financial Planning Company Limited, is promoting the International Reggae Wine Festival in Jamaica, as well as 3 other festivals in Maryland in the United States. His first will introduce a wine inspired by reggae music, but made in Indiana, to the local Jamaican wine market in January 2014. And finally, a personal perspective. As a Jamaican, I know we've never been shy about wearing our colors and staking claim to anything and anyone related to our island. We act like we're cooler than a whole heap of other islands, and we probably are. After all, we've been responsible for Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley, Shaggy, Jimmy Cliff, Usain, Shelly Ann, and the list goes on. In that great tradition, I think I speak for the entire island and diaspora when I say, big up and enough respect to hashtag Team Tessanne, hashtag Team Bread and Butter, hashtag Chinita Goodas, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you really need to get out more. Our girl, and what an endearing girl she is possibly the most talked about contestant on the hit NBC television series, The Voice. She's easily sailed into the competition's final 3, winning both the respect and the hearts of legions of viewers from all over the world with her, quote, world-class vocals and genuine humility and sweetness. On Monday, December 16th, the US, Jamaica, and the international diaspora will be watching as the final performances are done. Then, my friends, pull out your phones, your laptops, your tablets, and call, tweet, download, click, and vote until your fingers feel like they want to fall off. If you can't vote, post. The voting link for Tess from the Voice website, the phone number, the iTunes link, whatever. This Monday, Tuesday, Tess's mission is our mission. Help our girl bring home the title. Vote early and often. In this situation, that's actually legal. For more headlines and the news in detail, visit Jamaicans.com and follow them on Twitter and Facebook. For live Caribbean TV anywhere in the world, order Caribcast on your Roku device, visit caribcast.tv or download the app. For all of us at Jamaicans.com and Caribcast.tv, keep on keeping on. We'll see you next time on the Weekly News Roundup.